Good morning, everybody. I'm Kelly Atchison coming to you from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Yeah, we're still on our road trip and it's my turn to do the weekly update. So I figured, hey, what the heck? No problem. What I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to flip my camera around so we can go through the weekly updates together, and it's also a little easier for me to hold it because there's a lot of information today with the new catalog going live on June 4th. We've got our new demonstrator brochure that looks amazing, and I want to show you guys where to find all these goodies at. So hang tight, I'm going to flip around and we're going to keep going. So just a little refresher for you. Where do you find the weekly updates on the Stampin' Up! Website? Well, you're going to go to the Stampin' Up! Website first of all, and when you get there, and I should see the demonstrator website. When you get there, you're going to scroll down, and here are our weekly updates right over in the bottom left corner. Now, we had several things going on since last week's update. First of all, Angie Judah reached her $2 million sales milestone, so that's a big congratulations to her. And then we also had an update on the Stampin' Trimmer cutting blade launch. Stampin' Up! Says we recently made a batch of Stampin' Trimmer cutting blades available for purchase in some of our markets. During the launch, they experienced some system issues. They know this caused disappointment for some demonstrators and want to assure us that they will reevaluate future cutting blade launches to ensure a smoother, snag-free experience. Look for an update about the changes to the process in a future current update. So that's good news, and I always love it when they keep us informed about stuff like that. Okay, next, our weekly updates from yesterday, May 28th. First of all, we are getting a brand new beginner brochure, and I couldn't be more excited about this, you guys. Not only is the brochure beautiful, it's geared towards beginners. It helps them make selections for their first orders, and there are some exclusive stamp sets in there. This brochure will start, and the brochure will be available on June 4th. You can go to the web page here to see it, and I've actually popped that up so that I can show you just a little bit about it. So first of all, you're going to find the item code for the brochure here. You get an 8-pack for $2.50. I highly recommend you invest in these. And again, this isn't available until June 4th, but you want to write this item code down on your wish list. I know my wish list is huge for that new catalog on June 4th, but you want to write this item number down so you don't forget to get them. The sales period for the items in the brochure will be June 4th, 2019 to June 2nd, 2020. This is to help beginner stampers, but I'll tell you what, as I was looking at the projects in here, I think they're beautiful for any type of stamper, and I know I'm going to be ordering these stamp sets. The brochure aims to accomplish 4 things. It wants to introduce people to the company, the products, and the culture. It's going to offer a simple ordering experience. It's going to provide products that'll give new stampers a successful stamping experience. And finally, after successful stamping experiences, they hope the brochure and our support will encourage new customers to continue creating. There's a video here about the new brochure. And then also we have our marketing toolkit. And this is fantastic because you can click on the English version of any of these pictures. You just go right down here, click on that English version. It's going to pop it up big. And then what I like to do is right click, save the image to my computer so that I can then post it on social media, whether it's Facebook, or you can pull it into your blogs, or you can add it to an email and share it with your customers. Oops, let me close that out. Okay, there are several different stamp sets and projects designed for the marketing toolkit. One of the things I'm really excited about is this Magnolia Blooms stamp set. This is an exclusive stamp set that goes along with our Good Morning Magnolia, only there's some different images in here. A thank you, a happy birthday. Make sure you check out the brochure up here. Whoops, where did it go? Make sure you check out the brochure. You can open it up and look at it right here under the marketing toolkit, and it'll show you all the fantastic little stamp sets in here that are designed for beginners. Then when you're there, don't forget to write this down on your wish list so you don't forget to order these, because I think they're going to be some of my favorites actually. Okay, we're going to go back here. The 2020 Artisan Design Team application is closing soon. The deadline is May 31st, so if you'd like to apply, there's a link right here you can click on to apply to be on the Artisan Design Team. It also will give you the information on what you get, what your responsibilities are there. It's a pretty fantastic program. Now, we only have one more week for the 2019-2020 annual catalog before the new annual catalog goes live. Make sure you check out the catalog details page. When you click on this link right here, it's going to give you all the details about when it starts, what the transition is going to be, how the ordering system works. We'll be down a little bit. Ordering will be available no later than noon on June 4th, and that is Mountain Time. So it's going to be down from midnight to noon. And the old catalog will be done, let's see. You and your customers must place your occasions and annual catalog orders by June 3rd at 6:50 p.m. Mountain Time, and that's by phone, or online by 11:50 p.m. Mountain Time on June 3rd. You need to push that last retiring advertisement out to your customers. You do not want anybody on June 4th to go, oh darn it, I was going to place an order yesterday for some retiring stuff. It happens every year. So don't let that happen to you. And then also May 31st is the last chance to get Everything is Rosy product medley. You can find all the information for that here. We've already gone over the last chance products. And the paper pumpkin for June is going to be really cool. They created June's kit to make it easy to leave little notes of encouragement wherever and whenever you feel like it. The kit also includes a beautiful carrying case that will protect your cards from damage, so you can like tuck them in your bag, tuck them in your purse, and hand them out all over the place. If you click right here, it's going to take you, let's see if my internet's going to let me do that. We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere right now. It shows you, here's a little protective case right here. Here's some of the cards. They're going to be absolutely adorable. There's also a video showing you what it's all about. Okay, and then don't forget to check out the Succeed Weekly for this week. It is talking about the Everything is Rosy medley, and then also making the most of the annual catalog. And when you click on the Watch It Now, it's going to open up some of the onstage highlights. If you didn't get to go to onstage, or you'd like to see onstage highlights from other locations besides the one you went to, there's a whole bunch of videos here that you can watch. We've got Connecting with Customers. It goes over the beginner customer brochure, connecting with new in colors, Magnolia Lane, connecting with the annual catalog. So you'll be sure to watch these. There's a lot of great information in it. We've also got some onstage resources. You can share these with your customers. Again, you are going to click down here. It's going to open up. You can right click and save it to your computer to load it up on social media platforms. Okay, let's head back here. Previously announced, we know that the new catalog is ending. The new catalog is coming June 4th. The April Onstage online for the hearing impaired. Stampin' Up! Has added PDFs to the Onstage online presenters scripts so that the hearing impaired can read exactly what went down at Onstages. And then we still have our hashtag Simple Stamping going. Stampin' Up! Is asking you to continue to share your projects. The theme for May is any occasion. The supplies are stamp, ink, and paper. And the twist is to feature your favorite retiring stamp set. And you're going to want to make sure that you do not share these on the demonstrator planning place. There's no point. Nobody outside demonstrator planning place can see them. Well, you can share them there also if you just want to share with other demonstrators. But to be selected for the surprises that Stampin' Up! Has been sending out, you need to post these other than in a private Facebook group. So you can post them to your own personal Facebook page. You can post them to your business Facebook page. You can put them on your blog. You can put them on Instagram. Don't forget to use that hashtag, Simple Stamping. All right, you guys, I'm going to flip this camera around so you can see a little bit about what's going on in my life right now. Hang tight. Okay, there's Mr. Steve. He has driven this entire trip, like the entire thing, except when we went out to eat and he had a couple beers with dinner. Then I would drive back to our hotel, but he has driven the whole thing. We started out in, we drove to Minneapolis, hopped on a flight to Denver. We got to Denver and we drove up to Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and then we went to...
No, we went to Estes Park.
Sorry, we went to Estes Park first, then Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and then we drove up to Jackson Hole and stayed overnight. The next day we went into Yellowstone National Park and toured that whole thing all day long. And then we came out of there, and then where did we go? Greybull. We stayed overnight in Greybull. We headed into Sheridan, where we surprised Barb Mulligan's family by popping into her daughter Jaden's graduation party. So right now we just left Cheyenne and we are headed back to Denver to jump on a plane to go home. So I thought I would show you some of the beautiful scenery out here. It's kind of hard. You can see some of the mountains over there. But yeah, it's been a fantastic trip. We've had a blast, and I'm glad I could share this with you. You guys have yourselves a great week. Get excited about that new catalog. Get your wish list done. I spent a day and a half in the car doing my wish list. It is ready to rock and roll. Have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye.